Uh-oh. This little pig. Run, 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 run. I'm rooting for you, little pigs. Hey farm fam, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, welcome and welcome to today's video. I'm really excited for today's video, and I think you guys are too, because if you guys remember, in this first stall right here, we had our 3 little pigs that we saved from the auction a long time ago, and you guys know that they went through a series of like ailments, and then they had to get neutered, and basically they were hanging out in this barn for a good while, longer than they ever should have been. And then we moved them across this barn over into the pig barn, who we are about to walk over now. And you guys know that they have been in a separate stall in that same pole barn. And now today, like we've all long awaited, all the pigs are finally meeting to live and coexist together. So if you guys are excited for today's video like I am, and excited to see the pigs finally meet and get to live together and be a big happy family of pigs, then make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any of these videos. And of course, have a chance to my post notification shout out. Alright, you guys, let's get right into it and let's get these pigs moved over and meeting Mr. Pig and Stewie. So I'm over here with the piggies. Hi Stewie, have you liked your roommates? Your roommate's about to be really close though. Housemates. Okay. So as I was saying when I was in the other barn doing my intro, this is how they're separated right now. We have one stall full of 3 pigs. They are smelly. And then we have this stall in the back with these 2 pigs. So hopefully they have been separated but seeing each other every day for a good couple weeks now. I think it's almost been a month if I'm not mistaken. If not a month, it's definitely been at least 3 weeks. So hopefully they won't fight too bad, but pigs fight, you guys. That's a disclaimer. Pigs fight. It's very natural. They have to figure out who the top hog is, and basically that means that's their like structure, of who's alpha and who's the lowest, and they just, that's the thing that they do. They have to figure it out. That's what pigs do. And then we also removed the cinder blocks because the pig was still flying out. So we put a pallet here. So they're still small enough to fit through gates like this. That being said, hi Moosers. What's up, buddy? I'm going over here because we need to make a couple adjustments. So we have their water trough. We actually need to dig the water trough down now because they're pretty small still. And we want them to have some water. So we're gonna dig that down. Ew. Look at all that dirt. Thanks, Stewie. Stewie loves to also use this as his bath. Just flip it all the way over. Let it all just squunk out. There we go. Now you know the perfect spot where to dig the hole. Mike just found a worm and fed it to this little pig, and he literally just slurped it up like a noodle. Did you eat your worm? I guess so. So the hole is pretty much a hole and dug all the way through. This is how much dirt that has come out of the hole. So I think that's pretty good size for the trough, and I think it's time to put the trough back in. Hi, Mr. Pig. He's checking out what we're doing, moving stuff around. And now we're gonna clean this trough because it's pretty dirty. It looks pretty good. No more mud in it. It's time to place it and hopefully, yay! Pretty decent. There we go. Just getting caught up on the front a little bit, but I think that's fine anyways. What do you think?
Yeah, that can definitely work.
Looks good. All right, now we'll just kind of pack it in with this dirt, and then we'll fill her up. So Mike was saying like that we should take this, and he's gonna try to maybe just like build it like a ramp around it, so they can really walk up and dive in. Not the goal though. If you guys remember, this was their pond. It's non-existent because we have had no rain, like much rain to even keep it. So I don't know, we might dig a bigger pond for them, but here's like a big random piece of something, I don't know. So they still have lots of room back here to be pigs. We still haven't moved that. We probably should throw that away by now because we're not going to use it. And then they have their little tube that they like to go in. So Mike is feeling generous in his work right now, and he's by hand going to try to make their pond area a little deeper. And we're just doing all this stuff just to give all the pigs something to do, but it's just to keep them distracted that they have a lot of different things to do other than beating up on each other, but which is gonna happen regardless, but still. So, while he's working on this, trough is filling. So as you guys can see from over here, how he's kind of ramped it down so it's like perfect height for all of them to be able to fit in. Stewie though is going to go in it. I know it. He already goes in it already. This is like perfect place for him to just flop his body right in. Now he will have this to go in. So I want to go over here though, and I want to show you kind of what's going on in their area right now. Hi Stewie, you sleeping? Look at Stewie. So they have a lot of this bedding from the cow's hay, as you guys know. We'll put some cow hay in there. He's covered in it. So we will put some more in there because I think we're gonna get another round bale today. So we'll put some more in here later. We have the pig loo. I've been desperately trying to find more pig loos like on the internet because these things are so expensive and the pigs just destroy them. So I'm trying to find them like used, but the pigs do love them. So if we can't find any used, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and buy a couple new ones. But I've been trying to find them because even like used, those can be like 50 bucks or more. New, they're like over $100. So trying to find a couple of those. Stewie, are you excited? So while Mike is out here digging and getting everything prepped, he's digging that. Like I told you guys, this is filling up. I'm gonna kind of explain what we're gonna do. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove maybe 1 or 2 of these just to see where they, I think probably 2 because they're kind of tall. So we'll have to remove the bottom 2 and we will let them walk over on their own so that we're not forcing anybody to walk over. And then that will be the whole goal, is to get them over. But those pigs are like escape artists, so there's a couple more things that we need to do still to, you know, get everything set up. Like these pigs, they don't care to leave or anything like that, but look at in their stall. We have pallet, cinder blocks holding it in. And then they dig underneath, they root underneath all this, and so we just have a lot of stuff everywhere so that they can't get through. But I'm very excited for these pigs today, you guys. So excited. It was so exciting to put them back here so that they could actually be on regular ground rather than in a stall. And they could root up and feel the dirt. So I think they've been so happy. All we see is wagging pigtails all the time. And I'm super excited as well for them because they've never actually like touched real grass. They've never like chewed on grass or anything like that. They were babies when they came from the auction. We had to seclude them. That's just kind of how it all went. Then they were in this dirt stall and it was just dirt. But now, since they're gonna have the back here that we have, they're able to, you know, chew on real grass and have all that and come in here and lay in the dirt and root up everything. So I'm very excited for how this is gonna go, and I'm excited for them that they're gonna be able to really ultimately feel like pigs finally and feel grass for the first time in their life. Stewie has come to the pond that he remembers so well. It probably won't stay with water, but in the summer it probably will because it rains a lot more in the summer. For this to actually hold water, we'd have to dig really deep to actually get it to work. But I don't really want it to be that deep because, you know, it is just for pigs and I don't want anything to happen to them in a really deep hole. Kaplunk. Go on in, Stu. Go on in. He always likes the running water. The mud hole. Look at him. Doink. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. And it's perfect size for him. When we built this, it was smaller because it was in this thing. And we were like, no, he doesn't even fit in it. So we had to make the hole big enough so Stewie could fit in it and feel like he was in an adequate mud hole. It's like a jacuzzi for pigs. Pig koozie. We have the pig loo that we've named the pig loo, which is actually a pig igloo, pig loo. And we have the pig koozie. Yes, he is. We always say that pigs are construction workers. They will do everything that they want to their own space the way that they want it. That's right, Stewie. Look how cute he is. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, this is good. This is so good, Stewie, huh? Doing our last bit of prep before we move the pigs over. Mike's attempting to move the pond out of here. Oh, you scared my pigs. Just so that when we move the pigs over, there's ample amount of room for everyone to run, not run into things and get trapped, I guess, and cornered by each other. I probably am overthinking this, but it's just, I guess, an excuse to do all this stuff as well at the same time. Bye-bye. I swear, this thing's been here for what? Almost a year. Oh. To the cows it goes. Flying pond. Okay. Looks much better already. Mr. Pig decided to go for a swim while we were putting up those pallets right there so that the pigs can't get out. He's really splashing. He looks like a hippo. My pig turned into a hippo. You're a hippo. So this is actually a really good time. I'm glad that we like entertained them by filling up their ponds and stuff like that, because now they're not in here, and sometimes I don't really like introducing the pigs in here when they're all in here because it's just a more closed-in space. So hopefully this will go pretty smooth, but Mike is going to unscrew the boards now. So doing this gives them the opportunity to run back in here if they want. They fit, and he's walking over. Oh, they're all kind of going under like that. That's so funny. So they're definitely not scared to go under. That's for sure.
Now they go over.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because now they're going to have to... That third pig, though, he must be the tallest one. He can't really get himself under. There you go. Yeah, good job, piggy. These pigs are very fearless, I will say. They're very adventurous, very fearless. And they are coming out here to embrace the pigs. All right, so they are definitely exploring. I'm so excited, you guys. The other pigs don't know that they're out yet. So, again, another disclaimer. They are probably 98% sure they are going to fight. So, forewarning you. We are going to use this board right here. Is if anything gets too crazy, we'll just use it to push them around a little bit to get them away from each other. But this is their first time ever, you guys, feeling grass and stuff. They are so adventurous. They're so ready. Look at them go. And they won't be able to root under these necessarily because we have these boards underneath all of them for the most part. So hopefully they'll just be content in here. Mr. Pig is kind of maybe realizing that they're out here. I'm not really worried about Stewie too much. He's a very unconfrontational pig. But I am worried about this little guy because he is small, but he is confrontational, and it could be 3 against 1. And I don't really want that. I don't want anyone to get hurt, so we'll see. They are just so grateful for the little bit more freedom that they got. They don't even realize underneath the board. They don't even realize how much more they have out here. Come here, piggies. So I do want to try to coax them this way if possible, I guess, so they can meet out here. But we'll see. That pig is literally probably trying to leave. Yes. He's got jumps. Come on, piggies. Come on, pigs. They're so cute. Mr. Pig, do you realize that there's not a barrier between you guys? He's like, don't care right now. I just went swimming. Trying to scratch myself off. Alright, so I think the pigs are kind of realizing, and by pigs, Stewie and Mr. Pig are realizing that these pigs are not separated by barrier. So here we go, guys. First initial sniffs. I wish they were out here a little bit more though, but it's going kind of okay. We'll see. We're going to try to interfere as least as possible as humans. Sometimes humans make things worse. So far, no fighting, but in a second it can change. You just don't know with pigs. Mr. Pig and Stewie still fight to this day, but here and there. Oh my gosh, we have 5 pigs all together. It's very exciting. So Stewie is challenging this pig right here, but this pig does not care. But the razorbacks are going up. All right. Aww. So sad. My poor pig. And he's like honestly, he's the kindest. So I think Stewie knows that he will be the least challenging, so he's gonna challenge him. Poor guy, it's okay. You all right? He's like, heck with them guys. I'm going out here. Mike, you gonna go show him something? So it is interesting. Stewie is being the aggressor. I think Stewie is trying to definitely not be the bottom pig, because we all know that Mr. Pig is the top pig. But so far, I'm very happy with what's happening here. Uh-oh. This little pig. So this is a pretty decent little squall here. See why I don't like them to be in small spots? Because then they get pushed around in places that they can't go. When they get to move around, it's much better. They get it out of their system and they get it over with.
Stewie's just giving them a tour.
Yep. Letting them. Stewie, slow down. He is being stealth. He knows that this pig might be a challenging pig for him. This poor pig does so want anything. You don't need problems. Stewie, leave him alone. Yeah, see, that's a plus. This is why we like them to have a lot of room. Because if you can't beat them, at least you can outrun them. Right, little pigs? And these pigs can definitely outrun Mr. Pig and Stewie, no problem. Mr. Pig was who I thought was going to be our problem, but I don't think Mr. Pig sees a threat here. Stewie might. But these pigs do not care about them at all. I think they're just so involved with everything else. But I'm just glad that we got to witness that and see that they actually have the ability to outrun Stewie. So as long as they don't corner themselves, they'll be fine. They can outrun him. They can survive until they get it all out of their system. And this little pig's finding the water. See, our ramp worked perfect. Yay. That is wonderful. The smallest pig here can drink out of it, so we know it's good.
And the trough's not deep enough to where they can go in it and they can still hop out.
Yeah, I think so.
There's like little steps inside too.
Yeah, that's true. Stewie wants some war here. He wants some action. Run! It's not funny, you guys, but it is funny to me that Stewie is trying so hard, but these pigs just outrun him. That's the funny part. Not that they're getting chased down. It's more so that they get to run away from Stewie and there's no battle because they're so fast. This little pig has found this weed to eat and seems very happy with it. Go, piggy. Stewie still is not settled. He's wanting to eat one of them. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Oh, that one's going in. That one's hot.
I don't know, it's kind of deep.
Go to the pig koozie.
Try the pond.
Yes.
It's okay. Stop. It's okay.
Mr. Pig.
You want to bite me? You're so funny.
He hasn't done a thing to these little pigs yet. I think he's just staying out of the business, realizing that he will get overlapped. All of these pigs have different characteristics that will help them survive out here. Big, so he probably won't get attacked by the little ones. The little ones, though, fast. So if they can get away, they won't get attacked. Now, Mr. Pig, he's the only one that I would find at a disadvantage because he can't really run fast. And he's also pretty small. So if he just doesn't bug them, I think he'll be fine. The only thing with him and Stewie is whoever is the more aggressor will win because they're both about the same speed. So technically, Mr. Pig is more of an aggressor than Mr. Pig, so usually that's why he's the top pig. The little pigs are just too fast for these guys. They got some speed behind them. This little pig has found the pig koozie. Will he go in for the first time ever into a mud hole for pigs? He's blowing bubbles. First time ever, you guys. Okay, so Stewie apparently really wants to dominate this pig. This is the only pig that he's really been worried about right now. He actually kind of cut him on his head just a little bit. Oh no, wrong way, pig, run. Uh-oh, okay, so he did run into his stall, which Stewie cannot fit in, so that's the concept. But Stewie is trying to fit in over there, but he's never going to make it, ever. So as you can see, he's looking, but the pig made it back into his stall, so no big deal. But as you guys can see right there on his forehead, it's not as big of a cut. We've just looked at it, but it's obviously like leaking down like with gravity down his face. But we're probably gonna try to clean that later. But he's kind of scared. I wish he was out here though, because he can run away from out here. Stewie's kind of like guarding this area now, so it's gonna be kind of hard for the pig to come back out. But these pigs are enjoying life. This is their first time ever eating grass. These two pigs are also enjoying life. I'm just kidding.
I'm about to go in the pond.
We won with the pigs. But Mr. Pig and Mike are having a moment. Stewie wants to cause trouble. But see, he's not going right after this pig. Oh my gosh, look at the little pig. So the threat is definitely the other pink pig. Because right now, he does not really care about this pink pig. He's not going after this pink pig. I think he just wants at least to be at the top of these pigs. And they're not posing any type of threat. But here he goes. Run, piggy! See, they're running the wrong way. Oh no, so this is when they get themselves into trouble. Run, pig, run, 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 run. Hi, piggy. You guys run into each other. Hi! You're out in the free world. I don't want to be in the middle of this.
No.
Wow, Mike just became top pig.
You better run, pig. Ain't nice.
Run, run, run! Stewie, you're not being a very nice pig. But Mr. Pig, he gets a gold star for today. Mike said he gets 2 gold stars because he's being a great pig. Yes, he is. This guy, on the other hand, not very nice. Go take a dip, cool down, and come back when you want to be nice. But there's my other pink pig. Finally came out. There he is. He's like, I'm making my mark out here and I'm staying out here because I want to be with you guys. Poor guy came out here acting all tough, and here comes Stewie, the big bad pig, to be mean. Oh guys, look, a little feature from Dinky and her goats. Run, 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 run. I'm rooting for you, little pigs.
Is that a pun?
Oh my gosh, it was. Rooting. So basically we're just waiting for Mr. Pig to get tired enough and not have to do this anymore.
Stewie. Mr. Pig.
I mean Stewie. You guys are very talkative. So the last thing that we're going to do before we leave them for just a little bit is we're taking off this bottom board completely. We're going to leave it off for a couple days. And it's basically just so that they can easily go underneath there and don't have to like pop over this board and then go under. Because they are definitely using this to go under to take shelter if Stewie decides to go after them. But we don't think it'll take much for Stewie to come around. We just need to give them the opportunity to escape if they need to escape. So that's why we're doing that. So we have our first real interaction with Mr. Pig and one of the little pigs. And obviously there's no threat here because this pig, what Mr. Pig just did, is super vulnerable position. So very interesting. Mr. Pig wants to be friends. We're gonna leave them for a little bit, let them be pigs, check in on them in a couple hours, then check in on them again when it comes to feeding time, and then maybe one more check-in before bed to see how they're acclimating, if the pigs are gonna go to their own stall or if they're gonna hang out with these pigs. We'll see.